Greetings, queens and kings. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your sis, Kathy Vet, coming to you with another Kountry Wayne skit. Now, we're going to get in here and talk about Amber and Anthony having a conversation, and she thinks that he should push the date back for the official name change. Now, I didn't think that Amber knew that. Maybe it's coming up in conversation now. Regarding the paternity test. Anthony is probably just bringing this up because Amber never mentioned it before, and I was wondering if that was going to be the case. So, with that being said, I really think that if the court doesn't do it during the name change, Anthony should bring it up and say, "Your Honor, I would like the court to do an official DNA test. One was taken before, but the way it was administered before, it's a possibility that can be a conflict, or it could have been altered. They're gonna flip out. She's gonna flip out in the courtroom. What do you mean, Anthony? Blah blah blah. I would like the court, before we actually do this name, that we do another DNA test that the court does, because her mom did the last one. They swabbed my DNA. I left. I don't know what was done after that. The way it was handled, it can leave some gray areas. So if you don't mind, Your Honor, I would like the court to do that. He ain't got no problem paying if they need be. Um, and call it, and that can be done even prior to, because also, Your Honor, I want to um have the courts take out child support to give to Miss whatever Shayla's last name is, and just get that all straightened out then, because this is coming up soon, the name change, so it can be faster than probably going to court for the child support. Getting another, that hearing date is going to be even later. So be patient and the court probably going to do that anyway during the name change. So let's see.
Hey,
Made it back, I see.
yeah,
At your baby mama's house.
Mm-mm. Don't be mad.
I tried to wait for you to get something to eat, but you were taking too long. Yeah, so how'd it go?
um, I presented the offer to Shayla about child support, and she said that I already provide for Kai, so there's really no need for me to be on child support. So, yeah,
That girl is a trip. She probably knows what Wayne told you about the whole paternity test, which is why she wouldn't want to go on some child support. Oh,
She don't know
speaking of
that.
which, he
Why would
came
she
by
know
here
what Wayne
earlier.
said?
We had some business to take care of.
hmm.
But wow. So she said no.
She didn't say no. She just wasn't
Mm,
fully on board with it.
I'm
I
sure she
told her it was
wasn't.
more for security, for us.
Mm.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with the whole name change?
Oh, so he did
Oh,
bring
she
that up.
said we got to go to court next month to get that done. So, yeah.
Next month.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, that's too soon. I mean, we haven't even gotten a DNA test. Why would you go and change his name and we don't even know if he's yours yet?
Because he thought he,
That's
he was.
crazy.
Hey, but babe, it's only a month.
Exactly. That's too soon. And you have to ask her to push it back.
Baby,
For what?
honestly, my mind's not even really focused on that.
Anthony, you have to push the court date back. That
Mm-mm.
would be so dumb to change his name and we don't even know if he's yours. So then what? We got to fight with her to change it back to something
No, you
else?
don't have to
That
fight.
doesn't make any sense.
But what if he is?
See, Amber's getting to the point now where she's so fixed that, oh, Kai's not hers. So she has an issue with the date, and that's too soon. No, it's not too soon. No, it's not too soon, Amber. Let it be what it's going to be. If they don't do which I doubt, a DNA test at that time, and you do a paternity test, this is the time to speak up at that hearing and let them know you would like to request a paternity test because you want to implement child support. And they may tell you you're going to have to, do a child support order or whatever, do more paperwork for that, but that's fine. But judge, before you do this name change, can we do this so we can make sure that it's a definite, even though they did other tests? Well, Mrs. Dalton, did you already do a test? Yes, but the way it was administered, I wasn't really present. It came to her house and the mom's. I don't want, just to clear that anything shady may have been done, or illegal or any tampering. I'd rather it come through the court officially, because then I'll know that everything is without a doubt Kai is mine, and then we can proceed accordingly. But Amber need to stop pushing this issue and just let Anthony handle that, because this whole pressure thing, now she's gonna wind up turning him off from it altogether. I think that can be handled during name change.
What if he's not?
Then you just go take his name off.
If he's not, we can go on about our lives and we don't have to worry about all of this nonsense.
Mm-mm.
If he is, we will deal with it. But it's ridiculous to change the name before we know that. So just push the date back and all is well.
Mm-mm.
I'll see what I can do.
Can you just make it happen, please?
No, just let it be. You just want to erase this
I do
and
not
act like
ask
nothing
much of
happened,
you.
Amber.
You have my word.
Thank you. Do you need me to fix you something to eat or something to drink?
Nah,
Okay. I love you.
love you too.
Put in the comments what y'all think about this whole dilemma. I think this may put a more of a wedge in their marriage now, and do more harm than good. It's like Amber is on a vengeance now with this whole situation, and I'm getting a little. I don't know if I'm really liking how she pushing it now. She wants to change the name. That's putting stuff back. I mean, I think she needs to let the name change go. Let it flow the way it is now. They can always take his name off once it's confirmed. The court is not going to leave a name on a birth certificate knowing that, with DNA that proves that he's not the child. You can get that removed, taken off. The child will now have her last name until she figure out who the father is. Maybe a Coley again and leave it Coley if that's the case. But yeah, just stop pushing Amber. I don't want her to wind up making more waves, a lot more resentment. I mean, she wanted this marriage. She wanted him back. If you want it to work out, don't do anything that's gonna push him closer to Shayla then. Or have him questioning you. And do you really care about my son? Because he just made his prayer and thank God that you accepting his child and you be a great stepmother. Now you flipping the script as if you want nothing to do with the little boy, and you don't even know if he's not yours. So even if it comes out that he is Anthony's, you already put in Anthony's mind that you don't care nothing about this child and you really didn't want him. So that's why I want her to tread lightly. Sometimes you just gotta let things flow in its proper course. DNA, yes, fine, but let the name change date stay. I don't know. Put in the comments what y'all think. I think she needs to just let it go and flow from there as far as the DNA is concerned. He can bring that up in court during the name change hearing. What y'all think? Put in the comments. You got any experience with this? You know someone who went through this, and in the order of how to handle that. I think this can be dealt with during the name change here. Okay, let me know what you think.